What is up, everybody? Thumbs up. Nobody in here. That means YouTube is working perfectly. Let's see. Natas, you are first. Alan Paquette. Kimberly Richards, Provost Motorsports. How's it going? Were you first, Provost? Scott SRO, what's up? Anthony Lightbright. We are at the dock. And I called a friend of mine on this place that runs this area. And he told me exactly how to get in here because GPSs do not like this place. It thinks you're in a no truck area, which you're not. So, getting out of here, I put one of the GPSs in car mode. Not that I can't find my way out of here, but gives me a more accurate ETA. Which is important because I got to be in Missouri, this place in Missouri, by 7:30. And we're about 3 hours out. So I go back there. They want me to count pallets. I count pallets. And they're like, okay, well, we got to do the rest of it. And go ahead and take a nap. So when the shipper tells you to take a nap, you know you're going to be a while. So I started this live feed because there's 3 things that you do if you want to get loaded quickly. Quickly. One is you go back and actually take a nap. 2, you make dinner, which I'm not hungry. Or 3, you start a live feed. So, so that's where we're at. Steel Horse, what's up? Still windy, so be careful heading to Missouri. Anthony, I know I just watched KY3, which is the local Springfield, Missouri place, which is not where I'm going. But they said that high wind warnings or advisories were still out. I should be heavy. My suspension gauge is showing me heavy. And I think we'll be okay. The wind's kind of calmed down a little bit up here, it seems like. But I did have a few gusts just from going north Kansas City to central Kansas City that kind of like freaked me out a little bit because I was empty. Michael P, what's up? So I thought I'd kill some time. We could pick a subject to talk about and do our thing. Next Gen, what's up? Scott, what's up? Get a grabber. So, and I'm out of coffee. I could make some, but no, my luck. The minute I turn the coffee pot on, boom, I'll be loaded. Besides, I got to scale this load anyways, so we'll get our coffee then. I'm sitting next to the most decorated Schneider Finance truck that I've seen in a while. Wow, she's got a hailstorm sticker on there. What doesn't kill me makes me vicious. This chick does not look like a metalhead. The MoDOT warning specifies primarily east-west routes. Yeah, I know, Alan. I'll be going down 70. Harold Huffman, what's up? CPAP. The truck rolled last night here on I-224 or 244 by the ramp by our house last night. Yeah, makes sense. Just posted a video of a guy in Arkansas that rolled his truck. Eating with Jeff. Good deal. Good deal. Glad to hear that. But good thing you're not out in this wind. fake metal. Yeah, yeah, I know. I don't really consider Hailstorm metal, I guess, but I think she just probably liked the sticker. Sitting here drinking plenty of water, but hopefully we'll get loaded here pretty soon. If I'm not sitting here, I'll be sitting in Kingdom City for a little bit. Nothing witty. How's it going? 71 in Buffalo, New York. No kidding, huh? There's a cold front that moved through here, hence all the bad weather. And you know, I equate this last storm to and I said it on Facebook, like, okay, yay, we're springtime, you know, storms are coming to an end, you know, we should be good. And then Old Man Winter said, wait a minute, hold my beer. You guys want to see the Schneider truck? Well, let's see here. There it is. Just got the old school pinstriping. And dragonflies all over it. So, I'm wondering if she picked up or delivered at the same place I was at. Because look, man, this camera thing doesn't work. It's got more mud on her APU like I did. Wow, I'm like amateur hour here with this camera. But bye snow. Big Rick CO, what's up? I'm in the flood zone, Sioux City, Iowa, heading to Nebraska. Yeah, I just got an email from ODOT talking about or no, maybe I read on Facebook about I-29 being all messed up. Little in the AM, 8 o'clock back to Waller, Texas, and off to Iowa for the weekend. Saw it pick on Facebook, LOL. Hey Nick, how's the weather in Iowa? Going up there this weekend. Yeah, there's some flooding going on, that's for sure. Yeah, Nebraska doesn't exist anymore. I believe they're buried. I saw a road closure map of Nebraska, and it ain't pretty. I mean, it's got pretty colors all over it, but the situation is not pretty. Lots of cool, well, not cool, but a lot of spectacular footage of I think there's a broken dam somewhere in Iowa. Was it Iowa and Nebraska? Like, this is a storm of the century kind of thing. Is 29 flooded? I don't know. I would see if you can't find something online about that, Ben. Yeah, this place does slip sheeting instead of pallets. And my friend told me I'd be probably about 36,000. So we should be okay. I may not have to scale this load out. Depends on what my suspension gauge is reading. But I'm hoping for a short live feed. So, and this place is like 15 speed bumps. And if you're not going over them in first gear, you're shaking your whole truck. Cheyenne is being wiped off the map in Wyoming. Yeah, I believe that. Wyoming's a rough place, man. If you live out in Wyoming, you got to be a strong individual because there is nothing but desolation and rough weather out there. I used to run out there all the time. I used to do steady loads to Salt Lake City, Utah for as a company driver. And you need to start cutting it, man. I don't know where you're going. Wow, he's getting awfully close. What was I talking about? While I enjoyed the trips at times, the further I got from the house, the more depressed I got. I'm not a 3,000 mile away from the house kind of guy. as much as trucking is in my blood. Even my dad didn't really. I mean, he did coast to coast. He did California to Hunts Point all the time. That was about it. Boston to L.A. But the upper Northwest, man, that's a different ball game up there. Get ready. The spring flooding might be record-breaking turnaround, don't John? Steel Horse, I agree with you, man. There's a lot of record snowfall. And you think about California and all the snow they've gotten up there, all that's got to melt and go somewhere. And I think this place has got some product issues because I've watched 3 trucks back next to me over on this side and leave within 5 minutes with an empty trailer. So I think they're out of some product, which is probably why it's taken them a while to load me. I realized I was going to be here this long. I would have gotten here earlier, but I didn't want to start my clock. I'm in those situations. It's a straight through load, delivers at 7:30 in Hook. I'm not dropping Hook. Open window. I don't know why I keep saying dropping Hook. I only own 1 trailer. But I guess this guy's doing okay. But I thought I'd kill some time because that's what we do when we're at a dock. I'm booked up until Wednesday, so that's good. So almost a week in advance. That's the key. This dude's already spread his axles out. That's going to make it a little bit difficult to turn around here. Oh, this guy's all kinds of crooked. Oh, we got kind of a show going on here. Let's. Oh. So we got this guy who has already spread his axles out, and he's trying to turn around in this spot, and he took it way too. Yeah. And this guy next to me, he's all crooked and stuff because he's trying to do another pull-up, and this guy's in everybody's way. All kinds of fun going on all of a sudden. Well, this guy's got to straighten back up. $70+ in Orange, Texas. Yeah. I like that color. I think that's the same color as Jeff's truck. His ProStar, that orange. I like that burnt orange. Oh, dude. Getting awfully close. He needs to use all the room when he do a pull-up. Use all the room. There he goes. He's good. He's good. But that's what's going on. Autumn Orange, is that what it's called? Yeah, Schneider Finance had a few T680s with that color. Oh, this dude's still way crooked. There you go. Truck sounds sick. I like my green though. I like my emerald green. Needs a bath pretty bad. Not as bad as it used to, because I've hit some heavy rain the last couple of days. Your Trans Am truck was that color? Well, here we go. We got another one. Get ready to back in here. See, this guy's doing it right. He's swinging wide with his tandems forward. So we can turn around. There's nowhere to go that way. It's kind of what I had to do. Oh, start making a turn. You need to cut it sharper than that. These things steer like an aircraft carrier. Yeah, dude. You're not gonna make it. Should have been turning sharper. Use all the real estate. I mean, he's getting close. There you go. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is you gotta watch the nose of your trailer. That can make some damage too. You might clear it with your bumper, but not with your front of the trailer. A lot of people don't realize. But I don't know, I guess I'm just not as talkative as Roscoe. You can, well, you know, there's plenty of, there's enough space here for any dock, with maybe the exception of those over there a little bit, because they got a bunch of junk right there, so you can't use that real estate. I saw a day cab earlier get kind of jumbled up over there, but I was lucky to get this dock. I believe there was a short container on this side of me when I backed. Actually, there was nobody on this side of me. Then there was a short container on the other side of this truck, so that meant whoever had their blind side against me was easy. And I'm not one to criticize about how people back. And yesterday I watched a truck completely destroy one of his skirts there in Topeka. Just completely just murdered it. Just like, you know what? I'm disregarding everything in that mirror over there, and I'm wiping something out. And he did. I'm heading to Central Missouri there, Ben, and then from there I pick up a load going through the house, and then I'll be back in the Midwest by Monday morning. So I've got my next 2 loads booked. And I've been doing these 600 milers, 600, 700 miler loads. That seems to be what's paying me right now. The short game isn't quite getting the daily rate that I'm looking for. And the long game, well, wants to do 2,000 miles in one trip. All right, Ben. I try to be, but anyways, I'm kind of out of ideas on my vlogging stuff, my GoPro vlog, so if you guys got any ideas, let me know. I don't have any songs in my head to use, so I think that's part of it. Watching the Peets and the KWs with the 300-inch frame trying to back to a small area stuff. I watched a few of those that they had it was well over 300, and yeah, it was interesting. You definitely there's definitely something to driving those trucks. Again, I don't know if I have those kind of skills. Rates are garbage at the moment, says John Cater. Well, John, if I remember correctly, where you're at, when the spot market, when I was at where you're at, the spot market rates started to tank, and then the carriers' rates tanked after that, and it took them about several months to come back up after the spot market started to go up. So I feel your pain, man. I know exactly what you're going through, because and that was during that little mini recession we had back in 2015. Was it 2015, 2016, somewhere around there? So I definitely feel your pain there, John. But I do know that a lot of that carrier's rates on the 3PL side depend on the spot market, and they got to have their cut. So 65% of a already cut rate of the original lower rate, that's quite a bit of drop. So this is the time of year when one of those dedicated accounts might work. I feel bad for some of them. Sometimes watch them pull back and see the SOAB look when they see the docs. I think one of the, I don't know, I won't talk about that. Try to be careful about, not just putting bad words out there. But hopefully the rates will pick up for John's world and our world. They should start picking up at least a little. I'm seeing a little bit of an increase. Couple of loads I negotiated with today seem to be more north than of my usual, what I've been getting. Looking at my notebook, February did this, middle of February, and then the end of February. So, and then March kind of did this, and then this, and then this. So, hand gestures with Snorlord. There it is. We're losing everybody. So I'm pretty boring. But anyways, I thought I'd kill some time. We've killed 23 minutes. And my suspension gauge is getting higher and higher. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Maybe I'm locked up. Am I locked up? Am I not working? Did Jay Cannell go live? Is that what it is? All right, man. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Have a good one. May you be profitable and prosperous. Well, good deal, Anthony. Good deal.